Hello, everybody. How are you? Happy New Year. This is going to be a good show. Hang on. I'm just going to turn this towards me so I can say hello. Hi, everybody. Just want to say hello so we can get this party started. Um, so, yeah. Hi, Miss Cheetah and Kay, and it's Wave. Hello. I am going to grab the donation link. Bear with me while I do that. I gotta find it. See, hang on. Yeah, I gotta grab the donation link and then, no, not that. Where is it? Where is it? Right here. There we go. Copy. All right. So I'm gonna put that in the chat. There we go. And I need, hello, Mr. Maurice. Pin. Okay, so there we go. So we're doing something a little bit different tonight because it's New Year's Eve. What I'm going to do is, it's paid readings for tarot and crystal ball. And anybody else that wants a reading but can't pay, you can get an oracle card, and I'll keep a list of people who want a free oracle card, and I'll do that for you guys. But the paid readings come first. So even though there'll be a list, you'll be on the list, but you won't. The free readings have priority. I mean, the paid readings have priority. Okay. So let me know if you want for the free. Just say free, please, and I will put you on the free list. Okay. And in between, when there's no donations, I'll read for you. Okay. So let me just put this, put my camera back, and we'll get started. There we go. Okay. So there we go. Something like that. Huh. I want you to be able to see everything, but I don't want it, there. Okay. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Okay. So there we go. Yes, I do write down the paid ones. I always write those down. Okay. So I'm going to pull up PayPal. I'm going to just pull up that and see who sent theirs first and blah, blah, blah. So activity, all transactions. Let's see. It's not showing anybody. Let's see. This is stupid, right? It did this last time too. So now I'm gonna pull it up with my email. I don't know why it's doing that. There must be another location that I need to check, and I don't know. So I'm gonna pull it up on my phone. I got them. Okay, so now recent activity. So this one is at 7:08. This one is at 7:09. Okay, so that's the way it goes. So the first one would be, it's CA is your initials. CA. You sent for 3. Okay, this is for 1. CA. Oh, Miss Chetta. Yeah, yours is there. So Miss Chetta, you go first, and that's for 1. And then we have Christina, and that's for 3. And then Kay for 3. Okay, I think I'm going the right way on this. Miss Chetta, I have your question, okay? And then I have another one, Stephanie. Stephanie, we have for 3. Okay. So I think, let's see. That's funny. And Mr. Maurice, I'm going to put you down for your free. Mr. Maurice is a member, so he gets a free yes or no with tarot. Okay. So all members, if you join, all members get a free yes or no. Okay. So let me just put this down. Hi, Virgo Mama. I'll put you down as well. You'll be after Mr. Maurice for a yes or no. And then if you donate, then you get that on top of it. Okay. You sent for 2K. Thank you so much, my dear. Okay, so the first one, see more, will be Miss Cheetah. How does Jay feel about you? Okay, let's do that. So we have the 4 of Cups, the World, the Hierophant, the Hermit, Temperance, and the 9 of Cups. Okay, this is pretty important. You've got 4 major arcanas here, okay? So these feelings are quite important to you, okay? So whatever's going on here, I really feel like you really need to kind of investigate. I feel like he cares about you. There is something holding him back, though. Okay. I'm going to say that he's romantically interested and very much cares for you, but he also is holding back. So there's something holding him back. There's something that he's worried about, he's unsure of. Okay. I feel like this is a good connection. This is something that can be very, very good, but I know you have to have patience, okay? Let him feel his way through. You feel your way through. Count on your intuition. Listen to your intuition, okay? I really think it's important that you do that and that you, if you're unsure, reach out and talk to people, talk to somebody. Don't leave it all built in or don't let it all build up. Okay. So, but I do feel he cares an awful lot about you, but there is something holding him back. All right. So I hope that answers your question, my dear. Thank you. So the next one is Christina. You are up for 3. Mr. Maurice, thank you very much, my dear. I will add that. Okay. Your question to your turn. Okay. Virgo Mama, you as well. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, so we're waiting for Christina's questions. Okay. And Mr. Maurice, I am going to get your reading out to you right away, okay? And I'll get another one out to you middle of January for sure, okay? But I'm going to get this one out to you right away. And I'm going to give you a little bit extra there, okay, for your patience. So thank you. So it's wave. Okay. What happy things does 2026 bring? All right, let's have a look, my dear. So I'm going to do it this way, okay? We've got the 6 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, the World. We have the Hermit, Temperance, and Judgment. Okay, so I'm gonna say that I'm looking at kind of the year kind of in pieces, okay? So I think the first part of the year will be a give and take. So there's going to be a lot of give and take, okay? So emotional kind of unrest. So nothing fantastic, but nothing bad either, okay? So I see it being very, very good. Um, as far as any kind of trouble. I don't see that happening the first part of the year. Okay. And then as we move on through the year, I feel like you're accomplishing something big. So something big is coming for you for work. This is very, very promising. This is something you've been waiting for and you're going to get it. Okay. So I want you to be patient, but this is coming for you and it's really, really good. It's something that you could count on, something that you'll be excited about and very, very happy about. Okay. I also feel that you are finishing up a few different things this year. So there may be a couple of different projects or a couple of things you've been working on, even you and your husband, but I feel like those are closing up and they're going to work out in your favor. So if you're saving for something, if you want to plan a trip somewhere, whatever it is that you wanted to do, this is going to happen, okay? This is around mid-year, okay? So around the middle of the year. And then I feel closer to fall, you're going to start doing a little bit more thinking about what's going on with your life and you. So, how you're doing and what's going on with you. And you're really going to do some introspective work, okay? And then as we go through fall and getting closer to the winter, I feel like it gets a little bit cumbersome, like maybe you're bored, or maybe this is a good time to plan a vacation. Okay. You need something to build you up. It's kind of like people are getting to you, things are getting to you. Life is getting busy, maybe with the kids' hockey, whatever it is. Things are you're bored, but at the same time, there's a lot of demands on you. So you got to figure out a way to have that balance in your life. Okay. And then by closer to the end of 2026, I do find that you need to be careful that you're not being hard on yourself, that you want things to go well and you want to do things well, but just make sure that you are not putting too much on your plate. Okay. So there's your 2026, my dear. Thank you. All right. Hi, Mel. How are you, my dear? I will write you down. Thank you very much. So that is Mel. You will be after Virgo Mama. Okay, fashion? So everybody knows who I'm talking about. So it's fashion. Okay. Let's see, two. You were going to ask, do I see you going on a family vacation? Okay. I don't know. Let's see if it's a family one or just you and your husband or what I see. Okay. I did see that it's time to plan one, but I didn't really see the vacation itself. I did see the plan though. So, Five of Cups, Five of Swords reversed, Four of Swords, Ace of Wands reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, and the Three of Wands. I don't know if you're going on a family vacation this year, okay? I think you guys may do a couple of weekend things, but I don't see an all-out family vacation in 2026. That might be a good thing. Maybe there's not the time for it, or it's not. Maybe you'll have a better vacation the following year if you don't go this year. But I do see more of short stints, okay? Not long vacations. All right. And your last question, timing for the new job. Uh, it could be when I saw something really good, I saw that was about 8 weeks, I'm thinking. Now, that could be a new job or a change within a new job as well, right? So let's see what kind of timing I can find. Page of Pentacles reversed, the Hanged Man, Six of Swords, Queen of Swords, Death, and Seven of Cups. There's still a delay. Whatever is going on with this new job, I don't really understand it, but I do see a delay here, okay? The delay, it doesn't have to be long, but it feels like you're going to get a word. I'm going to say in 2 weeks, you're going to get a word about the job, but it's going to be delayed at least a week more than what they tell you when you get the job. Okay. So when you get the job, and I still see you getting the job, that delay will come into play again. And don't let it get you down. Okay. So keep your emotions in check. Don't live by your emotions. Okay, Christina? Make sure you're keeping your emotions in check. It will all work out. Look for anywhere. I'm going to say you should hear something within 2 weeks. Okay. So yeah, and hockey's insane. Well, good luck to you. That is a crazy business for sure. Okay, so Kay, you are up, my dear. You have 2 questions. Thank you, Christina. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, my dear. What will Court feel inside her heart after receiving the big gift you're sending her way at the end of the month? Post it. Yes, that's your first. Yeah. What will Court feel? Okay. Never seen blue. You donated for 3. Okay, before I do yours, Kay, let me just check on the donations. Let's see. Yep, I got it, my dear. Thank you. Never seen blue. That's Sam, right? Okay, so I wrote you down. Okay, you're after fashion destination. Okay. Thank you, my dear. Okay. Let me see. What will she feel in her heart? We got the 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands, the Sun, and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay. I am not getting heart cards. Okay. So I'm not getting emotional cards at all. Okay. So what I'm getting is gratitude. So definite gratitude, definite feeling really happy about it, very, very joyful about it, but wondering if there's an ulterior motive. Okay. So I do feel like there's trust issues here. And maybe it's just because of her past or whatever that may be. But I do feel like there's trust issues here that she has to deal with. Okay. So she has issues that she needs to deal with. And maybe it's just her life, how it's been. It hasn't been easy for her. And she's had to question things more than once. So I definitely feel like that is kind of, it's very, very, like I said, very, very appreciated, very much happy, very pleased, very all that stuff. But I don't, no emotion are coming out. Okay. Her emotion she's holding in because of the lack of trust with people. Okay. So let her appreciate it, let it sit with her, and then see how that goes. All right, Kay? So probably it's just a matter of time for her to learn that she can trust somebody again, right? That's what I'm thinking. So, what is your second question, my dear? What month do I see you being happy with your body? This year, you're getting into fitness and dieting. You're going to use a trainer to help. What month do you really being happy with what you see in the mirror? Okay. I think you mentioned that before that you were going to work with a trainer and stuff, right? That's awesome. 6 of Cups, Page of Swords, the Empress, 6 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords. Okay. I'm going to say around June would be a good month. Okay. June will be a month where you will see progress. You will see you getting somewhere. You will see that you are on your way. I am not going to tell you that you will be definitely happy with what you see in the mirror because I think that's more about the work you need to do on self love rather than the picture you see, the image you see in the mirror. You need to love yourself the way you are today, okay? And be happy the way you are today. So I think there's work to be done there, okay? You are an empress, my dear, and you are lovely and you are loved just the way you are. So I want you to think about that and how you can try to apply that today. And it's okay to be proud that you make some changes and that you're going to adjust and do things differently. That's very, very good. But you don't want to get in your head. This card here is telling me you don't want to get in your head that you failed. So if by June, where I see things looking really, really good, if by June you still are picking things about your body, still picking these little things out, you got to ask yourself, is this really a problem or is this a self-image problem? Okay. So just be careful there. Okay. But yes, I can see some huge improvements by June. All right. So thank you, my dear. And happy new year. So happy new year to everybody. Let's see where we are. Stephanie. Yeah, Stephanie. Where's your question, my dear? So, Jasmine, you are down for oracles, okay, Jasmine? And as soon as I get a chance, I will do it for you, okay? But you're on the list. Okay, thank you. Will I get in a romantic relationship this upcoming spring? All righty. Maybe this does. Let's see. Some of them work for me and some of them do not anymore. That's okay. Just hang on a second. I can't even There we go. This is better. Yeah. Good. Hi, Mercury. Happy New Year. So, if anybody's doing anything tonight, make sure you put it in the chat for us, so we can talk to you about it. Okay, so we've got the Five of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, Page of Wands, the Star reversed, the King of Wands, and the World. All right, absolutely you will. Okay, so I definitely see you getting in a relationship this spring. We're looking at May to June. Okay, I'm feeling closer to June, and I feel like this person is super, super nice. How old are you? Can I ask you how old you are? I have a reason for asking. So, um, you're 27. Okay. I believe the person that you're going to meet has a child. All right. So I just, um, I didn't know if that would be okay with you. No? Yeah. Yeah. I do feel they will have a child. Do you not want children? Hi, Coco baby. Yeah, I'm going to say the end of May, early June. Very, very nice person, very lovable, very easy to like, very spontaneous, full of life. Uh, yeah, well, maybe they don't have the child full time. So maybe they just get them every second weekend or whatever, right? Yeah. So don't knock it, but yeah, that's what I feel it's going to be. Okay. So yeah, so there you go, my dear. Thank you. Okay, so your next question. I know, right? Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes these things come up and never too sure why. But yeah. The only reason and you're reluctant is because of the possible baby drama. Yeah, and I don't blame you about that, right? Because that can be a lot of drama. But, you're starting to get to the age where, people are, you know, have children by your age. A lot of people do. Not so much anymore, but what should I know about the first 3 months of 2026? Three of Swords, the Tower, Ten of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Hermit, and the Three of Cups reversed. Okay, somebody around you can't trust. All right, Stefana. How do you say your name, Stefana? So yeah, there's someone around you that you cannot trust, especially when it comes to anything practical. Okay, so money, things, cars, anything like that. Like, just be careful, okay? Like, say your car breaks down. You got to make sure that you take it to someone reputable to fix it. Things like this. Be very, very aware of who you trust, okay? And I don't mean relationship wise, I mean otherwise. So just be careful. Be especially careful around the third week of January and the last week of March. Okay. So maybe mark that down. And I feel like those, not going to be an easy time the first few months in 2026. I feel like it's a little disappointing, but you'll be okay. And I feel like it's going to set you up to have a really good rest of the year, right? You're going to get all the crap out of the way at the beginning, and you're going to have a really good year moving forward. Okay. I know, hard to believe, right? Okay, so one more question, my dear. Whoops. You only set for two. Oh, okay. Thank you, my dear. Thank you for being honest. Okay, so MR, you are up, my dear. So let's go to your question. Okay. So what do the cards see for the combined months between March through July? What do the cards see coming in your current job for those months? Okay, so that is March through July. Okay, let's see. March through July. And then you can put down, Mr. Maurice, you can put down your yes or no question as well, okay? Six of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles reverse, Two of Swords, Temperance, Page of Wands. Okay. I do feel there will be a little bit of a conflict with someone. This is more about them saying something not nice or something like that, not actually what someone does. So if somebody's going to say something at work, or you're not going to get something that you think you're entitled to. Maybe you applied for a job, it's not going to happen. So this, I feel like there's a conflict, but it doesn't feel like it's with a boss. It more feels like it's with a colleague, like someone on your own level. Okay, so not somebody above you. This conflict feels like it's someone on your own level. Okay, so the same ranking as you, kind of thing. Okay, so not above you. I feel your best way to handle this, when it does happen, is keep yourself in check. So just keep it in check. Don't let them get under your skin, and don't believe them. Okay, so some people are just inherently trying to put other people down so they can feel better about themselves. That's what I think this is more about. Okay, I don't like this person. This person's very, very immature. And I think you've dealt with this person before, and I think you will know who it is, but they emotionally get to you. I don't want you to do that. Okay, so let's see if you're going to pass that test. Will I pass a test? You need 85% to pass, right? Okay. Let's see. We got the lovers, 8 of cups, and we got the 9 of pentacles. Okay. So I'm going to say there's a very, very good chance. All right. It's not 100% here. All right. But there is a really good chance. Check. You need to really study hard. You need to believe in yourself. That's the biggest thing here, okay? With the lovers and the reflection of that you're seeing of yourself. You really need to believe in yourself. You want to know exactly what's going on, okay? You need to know exactly what you need to know. Do you need to study more? Are you confident? Practice in a mirror. Practice with somebody. Ask somebody to practice with you. I believe you can do this. You have it in you to succeed, okay? But it won't be easy. The biggest thing is confidence. If you've got the confidence going in, you're going to do well, okay? Thank you, my dear. Thank you, Mr. Maurice. Okay, so fashion, Mel, you will be after Virgo Mama. So Virgo Mama, you're up now, and then Mel, and then Sam. Okay. So let me just go to. You're so welcome, my dear. So let's just go to Virgo Mama. What do you see coming up for you this winter, coming into spring? Okay. What do I see coming up for you this winter, coming into spring? All right. Let me just update that activity. Set. Okay. Whew. Just want to shuffle these up really good. Okay. Thank you, Coco. Are you going out tonight? What are you doing tonight, Coco? Perfect, Virgo Mama. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords, Ace of Cups, 5 of Wands, King of Pentacles, the Star, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so you are definitely falling in love. Okay, so I see you definitely falling in love. I feel like this is going to be wonderful for you. This person's a little bit older than you, very down to earth, very practical person. Absolutely lovely. I really think this is the one, at least for a while, right? I really like this, and I do feel like it's going to be mutual. It's going to be mutually respectful. It's going to be excellent. Okay. So do not get stuck on asking too many questions, like having to know everything. You don't have to know everything. Let it develop. Okay. Now, you don't want to be blindsided. So you want to make sure you ask enough questions, but don't don't overwhelm, okay? So keep it simple. It's going to be very, very good. Um, I also see it's a good time to set a goal and to go after that goal, okay? I think you could do very, very well, but you really need to know what you're going after. So set a goal and you will reach it in no time. All right. So short-term goals are the way to go for you this year. Okay. 2026. Okay. Virgo Mama, your yes or no question. Was your relationship with EB just physical? Did he care? Okay. That's funny. I saw you falling in love. We have the Two of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles. I'm gonna say I don't think he didn't not care. He wasn't in love with you, that's for sure. There's no cards here reflecting love, okay? But there are good cards. Like there's nothing here that says he didn't like you. I believe he wasn't ready. I believe he had a conflict within himself that he couldn't get past. Okay. Now, maybe that'll change at some point, but right now, that's where he's at. Okay. So I'm going to say, yes, he cared, but he wasn't in love with you. Okay. All righty. So, aw, that's so nice, Coco baby. All right, so Mel, you are up. Let me go to your question. Okay, my dear. So, fashion destination is up. Does Jack want to continue with you? Let's have a look, see. Perfect, my dear. Just shuffling these up really good. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. Yeah. Okay. So Three of Cups reversed, King of Wands, Eight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles reversed, and Temperance. Okay. So Jack, it was about Jack. Jack, does Jack want to continue with you? I'm going to say no. Okay. I don't think he really does. I think that in some ways he would like to. I think you've been very, very patient, and I think you've given him long enough to decide. I think you should do your own thing. And then when he's ready, if you're still available, then you guys can talk. But I feel waiting would be a mistake. Okay. I think you'd be hurt. And I don't think it's fun anymore because you never know where you stand with him. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here, my dear. Sorry about that. Yes, yes, the Ten of Pentacles is good, right? But that's at the bottom. So that is basically saying you're being patient, you're giving, you guys get along in a lot of ways, but with the Eight of Cups, he's walking away. Somebody's walking away, okay? And the Three of Cups is reversed. It's not even fun anymore. So that's why I'm saying it may not be forever. You know what I mean, Mel? So I feel like move away, like do your own thing. And if he comes back to you at some point and says, I really want this, I want you to want to make him want this. Okay. He needs to tell you he wants this. You can't be just sitting there waiting for him when he's damn good and ready. Okay. So he's got to do the pursuing. You need to move on. And if he's ever ready, then, okay, that's what I see. Okay, Mel? That's how that 10 of Pentacles works through for me. All right, my dear? Thank you. And I got to trust my intuition as well. So my intuition sometimes will scream at me and it doesn't matter what the cards are. Um, it'll scream at me anyway, and so that's what I go by too. Okay, Mel? So thank you, my dear. Okay, so now we have Sam. Yep. Okay, so let me just see here. Hmm. Thank you, my dear. What is coming up in your love life? Okay. What is coming up in your love life? We have the sun. That's good. Knight of Cups, King of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, King of Wands, and the Emperor. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, what's coming up in your love life? I think there's going to be some confusion coming up, okay? Lots of emotions. And I think because you're going to be interested in more than one person, or you haven't let go of somebody yet, and they're still gnawing at you, okay? So the thought of them is still gnawing at you, whatever this is, okay? So either way, you got to let go of somebody. Okay. So, and you have to make a choice. So you're going to have to make a choice. What's more important? A relationship, a new relationship moving forward, or an old relationship whipping you up again, right? So I just feel like it's kind of like, I think you know what to do, and I think you know what you want to do, but you also have doubts and you're afraid you're going to lose something if you make the wrong decision. Okay, trust your intuition, look at all the other aspects, and be really really honest with yourself, and I think you'll know what to do. Okay, again, we don't have to chase. They need to show themselves. You need to show yourself. And if you're both showing yourself the right time, it can work. There's somebody else there for you, though. Okay. So you're not going to be kind of high and dry. There is someone else there for you. I think you're very fortunate. I think you attract men easily. And I think you have to decide what is important. Quit going after people who are not available. Okay, my dear? So, yeah, that's what I see, that, you tend to choose people who are just not available. And, it's hard, right? Okay, so your next question. Thank you, Mel. I see that. Okay. So, Mel, you will be up right after Samantha, okay? Thank you, my dear. Where is my connection with Steve headed? Okay. Where's your connection with Steve headed? Okay. Steve. We have the moon, Queen of Wands reversed, High Priestess, Page of Cups, the Tower, Six of Swords. Okay. I think this Steve reminds you of something, okay, or somebody. I think there is major attraction to this person, but I really feel like they're not good for you. There is something about them that they're very immature with their emotions, okay? They're very immature with their emotions, and I think you know that already, and I think you can see it. So, um, how do I put this? I don't think it would be long term. It could be fun, it could be good sometimes, but it's not balanced. I feel like they have more power than you do. So whatever's going on with them in the next couple of weeks, it could be fun. It depends on how much you're invested. If you get too invested, you're just going to get hurt, and it won't be good, okay? Because you could fall really easy for this person. Just be careful there and hang on to your heart a little bit, okay? So, yeah, that's what I think. Okay, Elaine, you will be after Mel, okay? Thank you so much. Nice to see you, my dear. Okay, and you have one more question, Sam. Never seen blue. When do I think a good guy is coming? Yeah, yeah. You're pretty popular, right? I'm not wrong about that, right? I think you attract men easily. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're just attracting the wrong ones. So, yeah, you remind me of myself so much. I don't know. I just got this feeling like, okay, let me see. When do I think a good guy is coming? So we have the Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands reversed, King of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, let me just look at these for a minute. I'm going to give you a date. I want you to mark it on your calendar. No, I know you're not conceited. I want you to mark it on your calendar, okay? Because um, it should be by that date. I'm feeling it very, very strong. Now, I could be wrong, but very, very strong, okay? Somewhere around the 10th of January, you will meet somebody. They're not the right person, okay? Then I feel you're going to meet somebody um, February. February. February 21st. Okay, I don't know what that date is, but February 21st. So I feel like you're going to meet somebody there. I think that relationship has a good chance of going somewhere. Okay, so that's what it could be the 28th. So it's the 21st or 28th of February. Okay, I'm feeling that really, really strong. This person, you're not going to be like, it's not going to be lust. It's going to be like such a nice person, such a good person, that kind of person. Um, will be attractive though. So not, you don't have to like nothing like that, right? So yeah, so there you go, my dear. Thank you so much. Good luck with that, okay? Let's see. So now we're back to Mel. Mel. Elaine, you will be up after fashion, so that's Mel. Okay. What's going to happen between you and Jack within 2 weeks? Okay. What's going to happen between you and Jack within 2 weeks? Thank you, Coco. Judgment, Two of Wands, the Magician, Five of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like you and Jack, I feel, okay. This could go places, okay? I'm going to say that, Mel. This could definitely go places. And I feel like within 2 weeks, this could really take off. So I could really see them asking you for more, telling you they want a committed relationship, that kind of thing. But I feel like you have to be careful. I don't trust them. So there's something here that's telling me they're not ready. So whatever that is, I'm not sure exactly, but I feel like they're not ready. They need to let go of somebody. Okay? You followed him. Okay. You need to let go of somebody. Okay? So I really think he needs to let go of somebody, not you, Mel. He does. So he's still hanging on to somebody. I feel like this could go places though in the next 2 weeks, but there's something there. Okay. So hang on to your heart. Don't give your heart away. Be careful there. Okay. Don't give your heart away. I don't want you to get hurt. If he's willing to let go of this other person he's hanging on to, then it can go somewhere. So there you go, my dear. Thank you. Absolutely, you can, my dear. Okay, so thank you, Mel. We are, oh, let me just read that. We are in a relationship, but he is undergoing treatment in the hospital and he does withdraw at times. Okay, there's something there. So what is he hanging on to? He's hanging on to something. Okay. So whatever that is, he's got to be willing to let it go. Okay. So maybe he doesn't think he's good enough. I feel like it's a person though that he's hanging on to. All right. You're in a relationship. Yeah. For the past 8 months. I feel like it's good, but there is something he's hanging on to, okay? So whatever that is, I don't know, maybe somebody's told him not to, maybe a friend, his mother, I don't know, but there's something there. He's got to let that go. He is unwell. How unwell is he? Maybe that's what it is. With life-threatening disease. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe he does not want to put you in that position, right? So maybe he's trying to decide if he needs to let you go. And maybe that's what's holding him back, right? Yeah, crazy, right? How the cards, I don't know, I love the cards. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, Sam, I got your donation. You will be after Elaine, okay? And that is for one. All right. So, Elaine, let's do yours, my dear. I hope you're having a good New Year's Eve. Okay, in-depth reading. All right. Okay. So, crystal ball and then cards and then crystal ball. Okay. In-depth reading. All right. Okay. Pulling that up a little bit, my light over. Okay. Show me some messages for Elaine. All right, my dear. Right off the bat, I see that you're going somewhere. There's somewhere that you're going, you're advancing, okay? So this could be your career, that you're advancing in your career, something's moving you in a forward direction, okay? So that's the first thing that I see. Hmm, okay. I feel like the next month or so, you got to work really hard. Like yourself, your inner peace is at risk. So you're going to have to work really hard for you. So I'm not sure what this is about, but it's almost like you've got to be stronger than your emotions. So it's like, don't let your emotions get the better of you. Okay. So whenever you're getting some emotions, you're not really understanding, maybe journal, maybe write your emotions down, do some mood tracking, something like that, okay? That would be really beneficial for you. You're very wise in many ways, but I think sometimes you close your eyes at some things. So you know, but you don't do anything about some things, okay? So it, like I said, you're very wise, but sometimes you don't do what you need to do. I don't know if you wear glasses, but I also see something about glasses for you, whether you're getting new glasses or whether you need to go have your eyes checked, something like that, right? You understand? Okay. The letter H is going to be very, very important. So that could be a person, place, or thing. It's not. It's a proper noun, so it's capital. Okay. What else do I see here? See a lot changing for you as far as money goes or anything. I don't see a lot changing there at all. I feel like you're okay, but I don't feel like there's anything like moving forward that way. Okay? Okay. Yeah, well, if I said it twice, then something's going on there for sure. All right? Okay, so let's see your second question, my dear. You met a guy from the restaurant at the mall. He is interested. Is he interested in you? Okay. Is he interested in you? You followed him on social media. Okay. Hmm. Hi, MR. Nice to see you. Happy New Year, my dear. Okay, so Temperance, Three of Cups reversed, Five of Pentacles, King of Cups reversed, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Cups. I'm going to say there's an interest there. Yeah, I can see there being a little bit of an interest there. I'm not seeing anything like head over heels or anything like that, but curiosity for sure. Be patient though, okay? I don't think they're ready to just jump into something, but I could definitely see that there would be some lust happening. So definitely a sexual interest there. Okay. So don't rush anything. Um, um, yeah, I don't think you have to. I just think you need to just um, don't be too forceful either. Okay. See what happens. Give it some time, see what happens. I'm going to say if you don't see any movement within 4 days, 4 weeks, it's not going to go anywhere. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I see there. Okay, my dear. So, and I think the other one you wanted crystal ball. Let's just see, my dear. I got to go back up to your question. Yeah. Reading for January 2026. Okay. He is younger than you. Ah, that's fun. Okay. Show me messages for Elaine for January 2026. What does she really need to know? Okay, lots of energy here. Okay, I see it like I feel like tingling, right? There's lots of tingling energy here. So there's lots of energy here. Ah, again, I told you last time that there was like you're going somewhere. And I see it again. Okay. You're definitely going somewhere that you don't always go. So you're going to a different city, a different town, something like that. Okay. I feel like it's a different city. And that would be in January. So we got a timeline on it now. Um, oh. Where's your mom? Is your mom around? Is your mom around? Yeah, she is. Okay. Something going on with your mom. Okay. So I feel like it's emotional and I feel like she's really upset. So something in January is going to set your mom off. Okay. So yeah, um, just make sure you check with her often in January and that you're there for her. Make sure she knows you're there to listen, okay? So yeah, so something in January is going to set her off. But I feel like you're a good daughter and that it'll be good, okay? What else do I see in January? I feel like you're getting extra money from somewhere. It could be mental health. Yeah, it's emotional for sure. Okay, I'm not sure if it's mental health, but it's definitely emotional. Okay. Um, who is Joanne? Do you have a Joanne in your life? I don't know why I'm seeing Joanne, Joan, Joe, something like that. Is there, yes? You're actually applying for a job. Okay. Oh, okay. You don't know? Okay. That's what so it's definitely a J, like a J-O, a Joanne, a Joan, something like that. If you don't know them, you will in January. Okay. So I don't know. Just see. Male energy. Okay. Definitely male energy. All right. Could be a female if they're very strong. All right. Um, are you working on a project that has anything to do with an F? So for somebody with an F name or pictures that start with an F or illustrations about that. I see this has to do with work and it has an F around it. So I don't know what it is. It just feels like it feels good. Like it feels really, really good for work. Okay. Feels like it's going to give you freedom, whatever this is. Okay. So a rounded job. And this is happening in January for you. Hmm. Do you scry? Do you know what scrying is? Okay, good. That's good. Do you scry, Elaine? Do you know what scrying is? There must be a little bit of a lag. I see you scrying. Okay, scrying is like reading a crystal ball or reading a mirror or that kind of thing. Um, getting signs, you know? But yeah, usually it's like crystals, like seeing things in crystals or feeling things. Yeah, AI. Yeah. No, not AI. No, this is definite not AI. Just look it up. Okay, it's SCYRING, I think. Okay. So yeah, I see you scrying. So whatever that is, like I feel like it's more of a mirror or a black mirror. I see you etching on it. So yeah, whatever that is, I'm not sure, but yeah, I see you doing that. Okay. So yeah, so maybe that's a new kind of thing that you're going to try. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Okay, thank you, my dear. Okay, Sam, let me just see here. You are up. All right. I don't see a question, so you need to put your question. Oh, MR, I got your donation. You will be right after Sam, okay? Or Never Seen Blue. Thank you, MR. Why are Steve's feelings toward you? So what are his feelings, right? Thank you, Elaine. What are Steve's feelings toward you? Just curious since you asked about him earlier. Yeah, okay. Absolutely, my dear. Let's have a look and see. Okay, we have the High Priestess, Hanged Man, Queen of Wands reversed, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and Eight of Wands. He's very attracted to you. Okay, so I'm going to say the feelings are definitely there's lust, there's desire. Um, he feels that you are fun. He feels um, that you are passionate. He feels that he can talk to you. He loves your emotion. Yeah, this is very good. Okay. I also, though, I want to just give you a little bit of a warning here. Okay. He's not ready to commit to anything. Be cautious. All right. So, example, he may want sex, but he's not willing to commit at this point. Okay. So if you want sex, that's fine. Go and enjoy, but don't get too emotionally attached yet. I feel like it could come though. All right. Just give him some time. I want you to just be a little bit careful. I think he is definitely more sexually attracted to you than you are sexually attracted to him. Does that make sense? Just be careful, right? So thank you. Okay, MR. All righty. M had to give T constructive feedback. M asked, oh, wait a minute. M asked for my insight because I've been training T. How does T feel about the recent construction feedback she has received from M? Didn't mean to send it so fast. I pressed send by mistake. Oh, that's okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm just going to. How does T feel about the recent constructive feedback she has received from M? Okay. Like I said before, it's hard to. This is like almost going like this is not going. Doesn't have anything to do with you, so it's a little harder to pull out. Okay. Queen of Pentacles, the World, Nine of Swords reversed, the Empress, the Two of Swords, and the Star. I think she's fine with the constructive criticism. Okay, so I think she's fine with it. I think she appreciates it in some ways, but I think she also is worried that something's going to be held against her because of um, all the influences. Okay. So it's almost like she's worried that too many people are involved. So maybe you plus M plus whatever, that she feels like she doesn't want any conflict. She'll accept the criticism. She'll do her best, but she is worried that it won't stop. So whatever that means for you, MR, I'm not sure, but she is concerned it won't stop. Okay, so she's concerned it's not fair. Let's put it that way. Okay, she'll accept it and she'll do whatever, but she is feeling like it's really not fair. So maybe she doesn't agree entirely. Okay, yeah, yeah. Yeah, makes sense, right, MR? So yes, thank you so much, my dear. Oops. All right, so I think Elaine donated. Yes. Thank you, my dear. Can I clarify about your mom's mental health? She doesn't have it now. Why she got that and how I can avoid that. Okay, I didn't say mental health. Oh, yes, I did say mental health. No, I didn't say mental health. I said emotions. There is a difference, okay? So not her mental health, but she's going to be hit with something that's going to bother her emotionally. Okay? So let me just pull some cards and see what I get. All right, my dear? Yeah, I think I said emotions, like emotional turmoil, right? So we have the Hierophant, Six of Cups. Yes. The Hanged Man, Ace of Wands reversed, the Three of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely. There's going to be something, an incident involving probably somebody else as well. She's going to be disappointed. She will be upset. She will be emotional about it. Okay. So it's not a mental health issue. It's like a situational issue. Like something happens and she gets upset and maybe needs someone to talk to. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. I don't think it's going to be avoidable because I don't think you're causing it and I don't think she's causing it. I do think, though, that it's going to make her feel a little off balance. Okay. So she's emotionally off balance. Do you know what I mean? You understand? Okay. Yeah. So yeah, so no, that's okay, Elaine. But yeah, I just want you to be clear, okay? So yeah, so it's an emotional unbalance, okay? It's an emotional time for her, somewhere around the 10th of the month, the 9th, the 10th, the 12th, somewhere around there, okay? And I just think it's going to make her kind of a little bit off balance. I think it can be corrected fairly easy, but it's like it's not in her control. So whatever it is, I don't know. Is she who else is close to her? Like, do you have a sibling or does she have a husband, your dad, or whatever? It's going to involve somebody else as well, okay? And maybe they're going through something and then it'll upset her. So no, there's nobody. Does she work? Is it a colleague, a friend? I don't know, but something, okay? She just needs to know that you're there. If she wants to talk, you're there. That's all. So just subtly, you don't want to make it really, uh, you don't want to make it real. Probably your aunt. Yeah. So maybe just subtly let her know that you're there for her, if she ever wants to talk about anything. Right. And maybe she won't, but just know if she's not really engaging somewhere in the middle of the month, you'll know why, right? She's going through a little bit of shit. Okay. But everything's okay. So thank you, Elaine. So let's see. Never seen blue. I hope you have a great New Year's. Thanks for the reading. Well, I hope you do too, my dear. So yes, absolutely. So, okay, thank you. Is Jasmine still here? Jasmine, you wanted an oracle card? If Jasmine is still here, I'm doing free oracle cards. So I don't think so, Coco. She probably left because there were so many donations, right? So yeah. So I think I'm all caught up and yeah. So is there anybody here who would like an oracle card? Al was right about her emotion turmoil. You? Lord, you wanted so just to confirm. Yeah, yes. Okay, so I have messages from mermaids. I'll have intuitive whispers, Sakoli Oracle, and Lover Oracle. Which one would you like, Lord? Okay, I'm going to mark you guys down. So Lore, what is it? Lorette, Loretto, and Andera. Okay, and then Ladybug. Okay, perfect. Loretto. Yes, I got it, my dear. The third one. All right. So this one is oops, this way. She has a tarot deck. And this is her oracle deck. So we'll see. It's a little strange, but we'll see what it's like. Okay, so I'm going to pull a card for you. And oracles, the meaning of an oracle card is determined by the author, right? So we got card number 25. So let's see what the book says. Card number 25. That's not even English. Here we go. That was like Spanish or something. I couldn't read that. Okay, card number 25. The card is called, I'll hold it up for you. It's called Disquiet. Do you have a vague feeling that something's not quite right? Some worry that doesn't seem to have a specific cause. Trust those feelings of disquiet. It's easy to poo poo them, especially if other people keep telling you everything is fine. Your intuition is correct. Something is wrong, and it's closer than you think. Examine your work, the areas of concern in your life. Make adjustments as needed. Once you find the obvious problem, the solution will be equally as obvious. Okay? So there you go, my dear. That's kind of strange. A little strange. Yeah. Okay. So Ladybug, Mermaid one, Intuitive Whispers, the one I just did, or Lover Oracle? No, there isn't. Do you want one, Mel? If you donate, your donations come first, okay? So yeah, donations definitely, they take priority, right? Intuition. Second one. Okay. This is this one. Intuitive Whispers. Let's pull a card for you. Okay, Ladybug, here we go, my dear. Yours is you're more powerful. Can you see that there? Okay. There's your glare. Oh, let's put that one just a little bit down a little bit. Okay. You're more powerful than you know. All right. So let's see. That's number 12. 12. Okay, you're more powerful than you know. Do you realize your own superpower? You have the ability to create your own destiny, change your emotions, and rewrite your own story. The only things blocking your power are your mind and belief systems. What would you do if you weren't afraid of failing? There is certainly There is no certainty in life, so allow yourself to be brave and step into your full potential. This is not a dress rehearsal, it is life. Don't live with the regret of what if, and instead turn your mantra into why not? What sparks joy inside you? What do you do to play? Do more of that. Do more of what makes your heart and soul sing rather than playing it safe and staying small. There is such power in you waiting to be expressed, and you will only find it by experimenting in new ways. Get exploring. How to tap into your power. Stand in front of the mirror and repeat this affirmation to yourself. I am more powerful than I know. Repeat it until you begin to believe it, and then go out into your day with a new sense of adventure and power. So there you go, my dear. Thank you. All right. All right. Mel, you are up, my dear. Fashion. So my moderator knows who you are. Thank you. How does Jack feel about you currently? Okay, how does Jack feel about you currently? Let me get another deck. I'm gonna use a different deck. He has withdrawn since yesterday. Okay. How does he feel about you currently? He is very sick. That's probably why he's pulling away. Have you talked to him about that you want to be there for him? Let's see. Yeah, we have the five of swords, the king of swords, the six of pentacles, temperance, the three of swords, and the king of wands. Okay. How does he feel about you currently? I think he loves you. I'm going to say that. Okay. I do think he loves you, but I think he's scared to hurt you. And I think that's all it is. He doesn't want you to get hurt. He doesn't want you to waste your life on him. He thinks he's not sure where this illness will take him. It feels like he's scared. So I think you need to talk to him. Okay. You need to be honest with him. You need to talk to him. You need to tell him if you want to be there for him, you need to tell him that. Okay. If you're not sure, you need to tell him that too. Okay. So don't be afraid to open up. All right. Have patience. Understand where he's coming from. And when he talks to you, just listen. Really, really listen. Okay. Try to hear what he's not saying. Aw, I'm so sorry, my dear. I am really, really sorry. But yeah, try to hear what he's not saying. All right. And like, if he needs to pull away a little bit, he needs to, right? Just understand that he's got a lot to deal with. Okay, my dear? This isn't about you. It's not about how he feels about you. Okay? It's about him. That's all. Yeah, it's absolutely horrible. So sorry, my dear. He was okay 2 days ago and now he's pulled away. Probably he got new updates from the doctors. Maybe, or maybe his mind has been playing games on him, Like we do that, right? Sometimes we'll put the cart before the horse and then we're thinking all these horrible things and we can't see anything good, right? Yeah, yes. Yeah, so just be patient with him. Give yourself a little bit of grace as well. You're not going to be perfect about dealing with this, right? This is not easy for you either. You obviously care about him. So, give yourself a little bit of grace too, okay? But it has nothing to do with you. I think it's just him. That's what I'm getting, okay? So thank you, Mel. Aw. All right. You're welcome, my dear. Okay, so Coco, you are here, my dear. There's no other moderators here, right? Just you, Coco? I think it's just you. Oh, Shirley's here. Okay, what's next for you this week that you're not expecting or see coming? Go ahead and post, Shirley. We have the 9 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, the Hanged Man reverse, the 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. There's something that was kind of not moving ahead as fast as you wanted it to, and something's going to change there, okay? There's going to be something to add more balance in your life, to give you more stability that is coming quick. So I'm going to say within the next 2 to 4 days, there's going to be something fairly big happening, okay? This is very exciting. It's very wonderful. It's very good. It's something that um, you're going to absolutely be ecstatic over. I mean, there's going to be, how do I get? I've got fun, excitement, all that good stuff. And then I have fear. And I have fear and sorrow. So you're going to be packed with all kinds of emotions with this, okay? There's going to be good emotions and negative emotions all wrapped up in one. So whatever's going to happen in the next 4 days is going to really whack you. So is it your relationship? It could be. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. So it's not giving me what area of your life. Yeah, it's not telling me that. But I feel like it's good. You're terrified if it's your relationship, but ready. See, that's where we get the good and the bad, right? We get the positive and the negative emotions. So the positive, the really happy, joyous, and then the fear, right? So yeah, so that's probably what it is, Coco, right? Yeah. Well, I hope it goes really, really well, my dear. So yeah. Shirley, are you still there, my dear? Heartbreak does hurt, right? It certainly does. Yep. You're welcome. You still have one page. Do you want to use it, Coco, or you want to save it? Do you want an oracle card? I can give you an oracle card too if you want. Yeah, certainly you can. Okay, so and let me turn up my light. There we go. Okay. Okay. Show me some messages for Coco for January 2026. What does she need to know? I feel like, oh, I'm just sitting here with my eyes closed, holding the ball, and I just feel like there is um, waves, waves and more waves, like rumbling waves. You expecting a big storm? Hi, Noxie. Um, huh. The number 12 is coming up for you. So whatever that is, so maybe on the 12th of the month, something's coming up for you with the number 12, okay? So there's going to be a change happening on the 12th or around the 12th. I see that you hmm, are you going camping sometime soon? I see you in a tent. Whatever this is, I see you in a tent. And it feels soon. It feels like a trip and you're going soon. And I don't know, do you go camping? Something happening at work. I feel like um, more responsibility. Yeah, so I definitely see more responsibility, okay? Is there someone at work that you don't trust? I feel like you need to remove that kind of worry. Um, if there's someone that you don't trust, and I feel like there is, or there will be a situation that comes up, you don't trust anyone at work. Okay, well, there's somebody, okay? And I feel like I just feel like you need to let that kind of go, right? So don't hold grudges, I guess. Just know everybody is trying to look after themselves, okay? I just don't want you to walk around like a cloud over your head. You know what I mean? You work, you smile, and do your job greatly. Okay. Okay. I just feel like, yeah, that's good because you do get more bees with honey than you do with vinegar, right? So yeah. So hmm, it's an old saying. Is your dog okay? I got your dog here. I see your dog walking. I see your dog getting loose. Good. I'm glad. I see your dog running. So I don't know if you take him to a dog park, but it's like trying to get away, right? Just be careful if you're going for a walk, just make sure he doesn't get off the leash. So if something's going on with the dog. He's fine. So yeah. What else do I see here? I don't see much else. What is this? Okay. So the letter C, um, crave, crave is crave. Have you been craving something lately? You need to satisfy that. Whatever that is, whatever that craving is that you want, you need to satisfy it. Okay. So if you've been not doing something because you're afraid, you need to do it. Okay. He runs fast when he gets out of the gate, but he wants us to chase him. That's funny. He's made a game of it, has he? Huh. What else do I see here? I don't see much else, my dear. It's like you need to be really, really um, um, observant. So make sure you observe things around you. So don't get too caught up on what's going on necessarily, but take note. Okay. So yeah, so whatever that is all about, I'm not sure. I said 12, right? At the beginning, could be 21. So instead of 12, it could be 21. Hi, Shrew. Nice to see you, my dear. Been forever. Happy New Year. Thanks, Coco. So yeah, well, Shrew, how you doing, my dear? Huh. If you don't chase him, he comes back home. But I get scared because the kids drive quickly in the neighborhood. Yeah, for sure, right? Yeah, I'm good, Shrew. It's crazy, right? Absolutely, Virgo Mama. Um, do you want I have mermaids, messages from mermaids. So number one. Then I have intuitive whispers, Tsakoli Oracle, this one here, Tsakoli Oracle, her. And then I have Lover Oracle. Which one do you want? Whispers. All right, whispers, intuitive whispers. All right. Okay. Which one do you want, Coco? Yes, you can, Shrew. You'll be Virgo and then Shrew and then Coco. Okay. Only because you're my moderator, Coco. Okay, so this is for Virgo Mama. Oh, I like that. Clear limiting beliefs. Okay, so clear limiting beliefs. Let me just pull it up for you. A little bit hard to see. Okay, let me read that for you. Number 17. Okay, so it is time to uncover your limiting beliefs that have kept you far smaller than you truly are. Spread your wings and learn to fly by letting go of the unnecessary thoughts that are weighing you down. In the first few years of your life, you made assumptions about yourself due to external environment. You started unconsciously writing the story of who you are and believing it to be true before you were even fully developed. There are usually one or two primary beliefs that tend to stay with us throughout our lifetimes. And until we are aware of them, they can direct our life choices. Common primary limited beliefs are I'm not good enough, I'm not lovable, I'm not attractive enough, I'm not clever enough. Do any of those feel familiar? This card is here to remind you that your limited belief is not true. It is only a thought, and you have the power to free yourself from it. So, how to clear your limited beliefs? Sit down and close your eyes. Take 5 deep breaths. Bring your awareness to a goal you are trying to achieve in your life. As you visualize this, notice what limiting thoughts appear in your mind that stop you from being able to achieve this goal. Once you have identified what's holding you back, notice if it feels familiar. It might be a primary limited belief, and it's time to rewrite it. Okay? So use a counter belief to break the thought pattern. Get your thoughts on your side, not working against you. Okay, so that was that one. Now Shrew wants one of these. You're welcome. That was pretty good, eh? That was a good one. This is a nice deck. I haven't used it that much. Okay, Shrew, your soul knows. So I'll hold it up so try to get you to see it. Okay, there. Your soul knows. It's really pretty. Okay. So let's see, number 33. 33. Your soul knows. Listen to the whispers of your soul beneath the layers of confusing thoughts and daily patterns of behavior. There is guidance that is helping you to navigate your way through life. You might not always be aware or listening, but one way or another, it is guiding you to learn the lessons you are supposed to learn, grow in ways you're supposed to evolve, and experience life just as you are. That is not to say you don't have a huge amount of choice in the way you live your life. You do, but you also have a supportive guiding voice that is within you, whispering. You can choose to follow the deep inner guidance or push against it and make your life more challenging. Choose the supportive path and listen to the whispers. How to listen to your soul. The soul works through feelings rather than thinking. It is a sensation you notice when you have a life choice to make, the internal nudge that allows you to know what you truly want. Sometimes it goes against logical thinking and it's not what you want to hear. Other times it makes decisions easy. Do you allow yourself to follow the inner knowing rather than the logical thought? The choice is always yours. Next time you have a decision to make, take a breath, close your eyes, and feel the direction your soul is guiding you in. Right. There you go, my dear. Okay, so which one do you want, Coco? Do you remember what they are? And Noxie, I'll do yours after Coco. Is Jasmine here? Oh, Jasmine, you're here. Okay, good. So you're so welcome. Okay, Jasmine, which one do you want? Do you want the intuitive whispers, the messages from mermaids, or the Sakoli cards, oracles? Just this girl. She has a tarot deck as well. Mermaids. Okay. Let's get that one for you. So this is the mermaids one, messages from the mermaids. I absolutely love these cards, Jasmine. Oh, sorry, Noxie, but Jasmine was on the list from a long time ago. Okay, so that's why I picked her. So this one is love. All right, beautiful. Let me read it for you. Okay, so now we're going to read what it means. Love. Open yourself to universal or romantic love. Put yourself out there and maybe go on a date or rekindle the love within your current relationship. This mermaid is bathing in the bliss of unconditional love. She loves herself, which means she's able to fully be loved by others. When you know your true value and embrace the fact that you are loved and lovable, you'll attract perfect, loving relationships. Love is the fragrance of enlightened spiritual people. It can be felt in their aura and is the residue of their presence. This is pure, unconditional love. People feel romantic love for each other. To love someone and yet also set them free is a beautiful thing. When our emotions become involved and we become attached to and dependent on someone, we can face issues. Perhaps you're experiencing this right now. Remember, we're all born free, which means we have the freedom to choose the path we take in life. Yes, it's possible to be in love and still be free. This isn't an excuse to play around with the hearts of others. Being free while in a loving relationship means you give space for the other to flow and grow. It's still possible to remain loyal and in love while loving them unconditionally. The act of giving and caring is an expression of love. If you feel drawn to be of service to others, then this card's message is affirming that. Practicing random acts of kindness is another wonderful expression of love in action. Showing the love to a stranger will lift their spirits and fill their heart with hope. Okay, so there's that one. Donations are still open, Mel. Okay. All right, so I'll get to you in a minute, Coco. I'm going to read from Mel Fashion. Okay, thank you, my dear, for your donation. Mel. All right. Okay, get my tarot cards. Well, Jack, try to work things out with you within a few days. Okay. Let's see, my dear. Bum, bum, bum. Well, Jack, try to work things out with you within a few days. So we have the Hierophant, Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands reversed, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and Death. Um, Now, death does not mean someone's dying, okay? It just means a difficult change, all right? So, usually when this card comes up, there is a definite difficult change, but there's always positive coming from it. And that's why there's always like a white rose or a flower in there. There's one right there, right? And the sun is in the background. So there's the sun in the background, right? So there's always positive coming out of a bad situation. So I'm going to say it's possible. If they can get out of their own head for a bit, they may be able to. Right now, they're just full of what's going on with themselves right now. They need to talk to somebody, a pastor, a priest, somebody. Okay. They need to connect spiritually with someone. Once they do that, I think they can. Okay. So I do think that once they talk to somebody, get out some of this stuff that they're holding in, and then they will be able to let you in a little bit better. Okay. Right now, not possible. But I'm going to say, encourage them to talk to somebody, okay, like a priest or a minister or a pastor or a spiritual buddy, somebody that they believe in, or bring them some scripture if whatever they believe in, something like that, okay? Maybe bring them a journal if they're able to write. Something that they can, maybe a journal with prompts in it or something, right? He has changed since he got diagnosed. Absolutely. But he hasn't had time to deal with that. You know what I mean? Absolutely, he's changed for sure. Absolutely, my dear. So, yeah. So, be as patient as you can. Okay. I do not know how difficult this would be. I can only imagine. I'm so sorry, my dear, that you're going through this, but hang tight. Okay. He does care about you. Um, If it's too hard, just back away for a while. Give him some space. You know, maybe that's all you need to do. But, you have to do what's in your heart. So listen to that, okay? Uh, Absolutely. I have no doubt about that. Okay. So Coco, what deck did you want for your oracle? Did you tell me, Coco? No. You want the girl. Oh, okay. Yes, you did tell me. Okay. Yep. Yeah, Chicoli. Chicoli. She has her tarot deck. Her tarot deck frightens me sometimes, but I love it. Thanks, Virgo Mama. Took me a minute to figure that out. Yeah, this is how you spell her. C-E Nicoletta Ciccoli. Like, see, this is her tarot deck. Okay, Nicoletta Ciccoli Tarot. And then this is her oracle deck. So, yeah. So, number 39. Now, I'm not sure. So, 39. There's like it's almost like an octopus, right? And then this person looks like a male laying. Their eyes are closed, so they're either sleeping or they're laying, and the octopus is holding them up. So let's see what this means. Number 39. 32. Where's 39? Oh, it's 32. I can't read. I thought it was 39. See? But it is 32. It's the last card. It's called the wish card. Okay. The universe is conspiring in your favor now, and it's time to make a wish, a big wish. If there's something you want that you haven't let yourself believe in, go ahead and believe. Belief is what turns wishes into reality. But do be careful what you wish for. Be specific. Don't ask for true love if your environment can't sustain it. Don't ask for a happy ending if you aren't prepared to compromise. The process of making your wish will clarify what needs to change in your life to make room for it. And then, poof, your wish will come true. You do get more than one wish, but use them wisely. Okay, so that's yours, my dear. Thank you. All right, who didn't I read one for? Mel, did I read one for you? I can't remember. Who else wants a oracle card? Noxie. Yes, my dear. Which one did you want again, Noxie? Noxie. I don't. Yeah. Do you care which one, my dear? You want the girl? The girl. Hey, that's okay. Her name is Nicoletta Ticoli. And it's called the Ticoli Oracle deck. Okay. So you have number 6. So can you see it? There we go. That's better. So she's holding a fish. She's naked and she's holding a fish. Okay, so let's see what this number 6 is. Innocence. A child's innocence is precious, and parents hope that the roughness of the adult world doesn't intrude too soon. But innocence isn't just part of childhood. Approaching the world from an innocent point of view means you assume the best will happen rather than the worst. We all start out innocent. Give people the benefit of the doubt. Cynicism doesn't protect you, it just hardens your heart. Stay soft and vulnerable. Believe in the inevitable, life sustaining good. If you have a decision to make it from a place of trust. Negativity isn't cool except to other negative people. Okay? So there you go, Noxie. Okay, fashion. Yeah, no, you can. I'm here for you, my dear. Okay, so let me just mark this down, Mel. Thank you so much. Lastly, what does Jack want from me and your connection? Okay. What does Jack want from you and your connection? Let me grab these ones. You're welcome, Noxie. Okay. What does Jack want from you and your connection? All righty. King of Cups reversed. Ace of Wands reversed. The Two of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. Judgment. And the Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay. First of all, I think the first thing he's looking for is someone to help him find some balance here. Okay. So he's looking for you to steady him. He's looking for you to throw in the logical talk, the positive talk, that kind of thing. Okay. He really wants a friend right now. He really wants someone to care. And he feels that with you. Okay. He's also confused. So he doesn't know what he wants tomorrow. Like right now, like sometimes when he's talking to you, when he sees you, he knows, and other times he doesn't. He's up and down, up and down, up and down. It's like his emotions have been turned upside down and he doesn't know what to do. He doesn't see a future. And I think he needs to find hope. So whatever way that you can, that's what he wants. He wants hope, but he doesn't know how to get it. He doesn't believe it. And he's also worried. He doesn't want judgment from you. Okay. He doesn't want you to think bad of him because of what's wrong with him. I think he's afraid of that. Does that make sense to you, Mel? I think he wants a friend right now, but I don't think he knows how to ask. Right now, he has um no idea how to communicate with you. I think because he's confused. That's why you're getting the push, the pull. I like you, I don't like you feeling, right? Go away, come back, all that, right? I think he's confused. Exactly. You have to remember he's not himself right now. Is there anyone you can talk to about it? Anyone that knows him, that knows what's going on, that you can talk to about him, about how you're feeling? Because maybe they're feeling the same. Maybe he's behaving the same way with them. So if you guys have a mutual friend, or you know his parents, or you know somebody in his life that you could talk to, a friend of his or whatever, I would do that. Get some insight. He might be doing the same thing to them. So yeah, it's difficult, my dear. They all live in Europe. Where do you live, Mel? I don't know. Just be there for him, just it's got to be not about you right now. You live in Australia. Okay. It's got to be not about you right now, Mel. Okay. So again, I looked to see where he was. We've got the Knight of Cups reversed. So he's very, very emotional right now. And even though on his best days, he's a little bit immature emotionally, right now he's right off the track emotionally. He's not emotionally able to really do anything much right now about anything. Ask him what he wants, what he needs from you. Maybe you gotta just get down to basics with him, right? What can I do for you? Is there anything I can do? Do you want me to come and read to you? I don't know. Just, do you want me to bring you some books, some, audiobooks? Try to find something that you can connect with them about, you know? Maybe just share what you're doing. Get his mind off of him. Ask him maybe to help you solve a problem. I'm really struggling with this person at work. What do you think I should do? Get him out of himself, maybe. You could try that. I don't know, Mel. It's hard. Very, very hard. But it's not personal. So I really don't think it's personal, okay? Okay, so I guess, yes, it is very hard, Mel. I'm so sorry, my dear. Crazy, right? Well, I guess I will say goodnight for now. If I'm up around 11, I should be. It's 9 o'clock here now. Okay, so it's just shortly after 9. I'm going to come back on around maybe 11:30 and be here for when the ball drops. Okay, so if you want to be online, if you want to come back and we'll chat or whatever, Happy New Year, Coco. I will be here. Okay. So love you guys, unless I fall asleep. So if I don't show up, I fell asleep. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you so much. You guys have a good new year. Okay. Love you guys. And I might see you a little bit later tonight. Bye for now. Okay, guys. Thank you, Coco. Love you to pieces, my dear.